Hello, and thanks for joining us to learn more about what makes credit unions unique and how having an account at a credit union is a financial benefit for you. I'm Ben Metzger, and here with me today is my friend Carla Hunt from our performance development team. Carla, could you tell us a little bit about what you do here at Canvas?
Thanks, Ben. I get to work with an amazing team that helps onboard and develop our Canvas employees. Part of the onboarding process is learning about how banks and credit unions are similar and what makes credit unions different.
Awesome. Carla, we know that banks and credit unions both offer deposit accounts like savings and checking, and of course loans for cars and for houses. But what are some of the ways that the two are different?
Well, to start off, our ownership is quite different. Banks have stockholders or shareholders that invest in the bank with hopes of high returns. That's one of the main reasons for the sales culture you see at some of the bigger banks. Credit unions, on the other hand, are owned by the people who have accounts or members. Each member has a share in the credit union by way of the minimum deposit required in their membership savings account. That share gives them access to all the cool products and services that the credit union offers.
Awesome. So I have an account, which makes me a Canvas member, a Canvas credit union member. So how would that benefit me financially?
Well, members see the benefits directly by receiving higher interest earned on their savings accounts and certificates of deposit. They also see benefits in the form of lower loan rates when they borrow money to buy a car or because they need money for other expenses.
Terrific. So if I have an account at a credit union like Canvas, I am earning more money on my savings and spending less money when I borrow money. So how can Canvas do something like that? What are the differences between a credit union and a bank and how they operate?
Sure. Well, we do operate similarly to banks. However, credit unions are more locally owned, so we have more of a stake in the success of our communities. You see this in education opportunities provided by credit unions like Canvas for topics ranging from paying for college to saving for retirement. We go to schools and businesses to teach about finances and offer online classes open to anyone. In other words, we have a strong focus on financial wellness for everyone.
I love that about financial wellness. That's super cool. Another question is, are funds protected in the same way that they would be protected, say, at a bank?
Great question. Banks or for-profit financial institutions typically have accounts insured through FDIC, whereas credit unions or not-for-profit financial cooperatives would typically have accounts insured through NCUA, the National Credit Union Administration. The two agencies operate similarly and protect the same kinds of accounts, generally up to $250,000, but only differ in the customers that they serve. FDIC only insures money at banks, whereas NCUA only insures credit union funds.
That makes a lot of sense. That's great to know. Anything else, Carla?
The credit union rallying cry is people helping people. Credit unions exist as a financial cooperative that supports the communities that they serve. Products and services are created based on member needs. You may have heard of some other businesses that are cooperatives like REI, Sunkist, Ocean Spray, Ace Hardware, Best Western, or a rural electric co-op. Because we use a cooperative business model, we do things in a collaborative instead of competitive way.
That's amazing. I love that so much. Can you give me an example of that type of collaboration that you're talking about there?
Sure. Credit unions work together in many ways. You may be familiar with shared branching, where you can access your Canvas account at other credit unions across the country. There are leagues and associations across the country where credit unions work together on legislative concerns. There's a variety of training and leadership schools, and there are foundations that help when natural disasters strike. All of these things truly exemplify the cooperative principles of cooperation, learning, and concern for the community.
Thanks, Carla, for sharing about the credit union difference. As account owners, I understand we're members, and as members, we receive financial benefits like better savings, earnings, better loan rates, and products that help us in our financial journey. Plus, we know that credit unions participate in supporting our communities with giving and education. Feels pretty good to be part of a credit union, doesn't it, Carla?
Yes, it does. Thanks for taking a minute to learn more about credit unions and how being a member is good for your financial well-being.